So because I got cut off in the previous recording, I only have 15 minutes to complete them in. And I was just like 30 seconds short. I'm going to go ahead and just take you guys through this previous slide, or the slide right before this. So this one right here, what I want you to do is just draw something in your notes related to alpha particles being stopped by paper, beta particles being stopped by aluminum foil, and lead being stopped by gamma rays. You don't have to draw it exactly like this, but just have some sort of a diagram in your notes related to this. This video we will watch in class. On the left side of your notes, review the differences between alpha, beta, and gamma particles. Write a test question using this material. We will do this in class. If you already have the test question done because you're doing it on the left side anyways, as you are chunking your notes up, as you should be, you might already come to class with a question, and that's fine. As I stated in the previous video, the summary format is going to be in a 3-2-1 format. So you can follow the directions for 3-2-1 in the sheet that I gave you guys when we were setting up our notebook if you do not remember how to do a 3-2-1 format. I will be grading the summaries when we do our notebook checks at the end of the unit, but you will also be referring back to those summaries as you and your table partners go over the material in them. So what I was referring to here is at the end, I put a slide on here that says before class, what you guys will need to do. You'll need to watch the screencast, which obviously you're doing right now. You'll need to write out your notes for objectives 1, 2, and 3 using the Cornell format, so just like before. But remember to summarize the notes. You do not have to write everything down word for word, just like in class. Summarize the notes. Even though I'm talking to you for 15, 16 minutes, it shouldn't take you much longer than that to complete all of these notes, especially if you are summarizing and just writing down the highlights. There's a lot of words in here that are just not needed. You will have to take a short quiz that is assigned on Edmodo. The quiz might be open by the time you're watching this, but you'll need to pay attention to when the due date is and the time that your quiz has to be completed by. But this is an open note, open PowerPoint presentation quiz, so you can go back to the presentation and look stuff up. It is okay if everybody gets 100%. That tells me you guys all went through and looked at your PowerPoint notes. Answer the discussion question assigned on Edmodo as well. That's more for me just to see if you are, using the materials that I am giving you. The discussion question will sometimes be something that we use in class. It will sometimes be just left on there. It'll be something that I read and give you points for participating in that discussion. But it's more just an accountability piece that you are doing what's expected of you to do outside of class. Because as I stated before, this is now a flipped classroom, so you are going to be responsible for doing your notes and the lecture portion on your own. And in class, we will do labs, simulations, we will do practice problems. So just like we're going to go back and do some practice problems with isotopes, we will do all of that in class rather than trying to get everything done in class. It will give us more time to really work with the material and more time to help people as needed. So I think that is it for objectives 1, 2, and 3. Don't forget to do the quiz and the discussion post that is on Edmodo.